laboratory is a very dangerous place. When working in the lab, there are many rules and regulations you need to follow in order to remain safe. There are many different types of equipment you need in order to successfully complete an experiment.
For now, we will address the equipment. There are tools for measuring volume, like the graduated cylinders. There are tools for observing change, like the test tubes. There are also tools for mixing, like the stirring rods. There are tools for separating, like the funnel. Tools for heating, like the hot plate. And tools for measuring mass, like the balance. Next, we'll go over the lab safety. Always wear your goggles to protect your eyes from chemicals.
Never taste or touch any chemicals, for they may be damaging or dangerous to your skin.
Rinse yourself with cold water immediately after coming in contact with chemicals.
When working in the lab, it is crucial to wear appropriate clothing to protect your body. Pull your hair back in a ponytail so it can't get in the chemicals, and you also should wear long pants and closed shoes.
Lastly, after completing a lab, you must put all the materials back in the correct spots and clean the lab area.
Okay, so the next part that we're going to talk about is matter. So matter is basically something that has mass and takes up space. So something that has a weight and something that has a volume. So we'll go over things that aren't matter and things that are matter. So for example, sound is not matter. Like, we can hear it, but since we can't feel it or grab it, it's not matter. Something that is matter is something like this leaf right here. It has mass, it takes up space, we can feel it, it's tangible, we can pick it up, kind of thing. Like, that is matter. Something else that is matter is something like this ground, like this. We can feel it, and it has mass, it takes up space, although we can't pick it up, but you know what I mean. It is mass. Something like the wind, like Gaby's sound effect, although we can feel it, like we can feel it blowing on us, it's not matter because we can't pick it up, it's not tangible, it doesn't have a volume, it just is there. And the last thing that is matter is us. Gaby and I, we can feel ourselves. You can lift us up. We have volume. We take up space, so therefore we are matter. And the last thing is, since matter has two parts, mass and volume, there are different ways we can measure it. So the first way that we can measure mass is by a scale. So just as we would step on a scale and weigh ourselves, we can do the same with objects to find out their mass, because mass is weight. And so we could use a scale, but instead of using it in pounds like we would ourselves, you generally measure mass in grams or kilograms. And since volume is also a part of matter, we can measure volume by measuring the width, length, and height, or width, length, and height of an object. So if you measure all those and you multiply them by each other, that would give you the volume. And another way that you can measure volume is by water displacement. So if you have like a beaker of water and you measure it, you know how much mass, you know how much water is in there and how much volume it is, you can then take like a pen or a pencil or anything really, and you can put it in the beaker and measure how much the water level rises up. And from that, then you can take those two measurements and you can and you can subtract the differences from them, and that would give you the volume of the object. So, I'm Nicole.
I'm Gaby.
I'm Elon.
And these are lessons 1 and 3. And we love you, Miss Prohel.
See ya. Can we watch it?